Hello? Is this the video games? Oh, it looks so much better with two Monicas. Well, you can never have too many Monicas, is what I always say. Okay, we were doing this. I don't know how. I gotta look to see what's the best Natsuki words. Okay, we're doing the poem making. We're gonna make the best poem ever. Just wait. It's gonna be great. Not play. No, not that. No. What are you doing? Oh. Oh, you like marshmallow. You're cute. Boop is cute. I don't see any of her words. It's not fickle. Misfortune? No. Family? No. Landscape? Secretive? Embrace? Climax? This is none of her words. Okay. No, this page is just stupid then, okay. Kitty! Could've been... Yeah. Blanket. Pink, obviously. Bunny, obviously. Lollipop. Puppy! Bubbles. It's the name of the game. We did it. Giggle. Last one. Hop. 'Cause she hops. You just saw her hop, so there you go. Okay, we're just gonna save it again. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Yeah, that is what I usually say. Welcome back, puppy. Oh, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me, or if it's Yuri's expression. What is Yuri's expression? But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. But it's supposed to be completely okay now. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little sensitive because it was our first time sharing boobs. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Puppy, don't say those things. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was kinda wondering where she went. Was. It's be the same thing. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I just can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're just the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? I think that matches Black Dark voice. But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was the one afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. 'Cause I deserve all the credit. I guess I've been practicing a while, but I'm still not that really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Oh, well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case... I won't let you down, puppy. Monica smiles sweetly. I don't mean to pressure you or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Hold on. No, it's fine. Besides, Natsuki has already run into the closet. Puppy, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make certain Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her too much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the torture of people. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, puppy? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I'm talking too much. I don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. All right. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Oh, all right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing. Yuri, you don't need to apologize, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and then I hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I Suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean into a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes the left arm and holds the right side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page?
Sorry. I think I got a little distracted for a second.
I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she's finished the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Hey, Yuri? This might be a little silly to say, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she say and all that.
That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. Spoilers. We didn't get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling all right?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading.
You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
All right, don't push yourself.
Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom.
What on earth was that about?
Puppy, did something happen just now?
Need a drink. I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything. You're just some kind of idiot. Okay, I got it.
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
All right, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Oh? I changed the word. Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking.
I stand up. I make a mental note where I left in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
I'm right next to Monica, so that just makes sense in the story we're currently in.
Hi again, puppy. How's the writing going?
All right, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Masterpiece, that is how you say that word.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go.
I give my poem to Monica. All right. Great job, puppy. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect it to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low, 'cause I'm an idiot.
That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? But it's a Natsuki. This doesn't add. Why is it? It forces you. I see what's happening. Writings that full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, that's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up sort of withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly, the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back! Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we started sharing our poems with each other. What? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this turned out, so I hope you do too. This is a new poem. Get ready, guys. Save me. The colors, they won't... bright, beautiful colors flashing, expanding, piercing, red, blue, green, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless. What's P? Oh well. Endless, programming, meaningless. Delete her. Hint. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Completely normal. Don't worry about it. Matsuki, come back. That went down badly. Okay, I'm dying. That's okay. Yeah. I have a drinking problem. I drink things incorrectly. That's my drinking problem. Well, it's not terrible, but it's really disappointing after your last one. But I wrote it for you. The game just forced me to write it for Yuri. It's not my fault. It's the programming. You can't be mad at me. Then again, if this one's was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess you wanted to try something a little different this time. I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new at this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really different from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was writing for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Help.
Puppy, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had looked forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, puppy. Do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. I'm Batman. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me.
End. Who should I put my poem next? It's fine. We're all fine. How are you, Billy? Yuri, don't die. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. The poem turned out good. Well, there are some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. I'm excited to read it, thanks. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning on axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn hardest, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that takes 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolthead of holy stakes tied to existence of a dock ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and opening eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Wheel. That's deep. That's a deep poem. It doesn't matter really what it's about. It's just a lot of words that I put together, and they're words, so it's a poem. That is how poems work. My mind has just been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it
Down on your pen.
That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping and not to worship or anything. I just really like the way it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching the poem. You're touching it. You're touching what I wrote with your pen. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Yeah, that's fine.
You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Yes. Also help. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to get over today. So if everyone could come sit in front of room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really need to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That sound in my ears is something. That it is definitely the bad ASMR. Yeah, that's what that is. That's a concern of mine as well. End scene. What's happening? Awkward silence. Let's fill the silence with random talking and me drinking incorrectly again. No, that was good. That was good Coca-Cola. I do like Coca-Cola. Oh! I just had to press a button. I was thinking something was gonna happen like last time I went to the black, but I had to press a button. And that's what I did. I pressed the button and the game started again. It's like the game broke. Okay, let's go. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively since Puppy joined and we've started with club activities. But this isn't the time for us to be complacent. What am I doing? Oh, right there. We still have only 4 members. And the festival is our real chance of finding more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members would just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never ever want to leave ever in your life. You stay here forever. You know, you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, puppy?
I'm still in this conversation. That is right.
Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Puppy to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything because he's not programmed to. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Puppy joined. She was a blank slate. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home, 'cause of the beatings. And Puppy isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. There's no one else. Never has been. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are just fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Puppy want to get more members too. Right?
Silence. Double silence.
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kinda indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Puppy, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well,
that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? What if I started this club by mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? No, it's not about being honest. Oh, thank you for the follow. Simpteraptor you. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many places like that for me. And now that Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Puppy, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Who cares about the obnoxious brat?
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
That's good. Yeah, it's a good thing to say. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Puppy? What do you want to get out of this club? Yeah, what do you want? You want the sex? Is that what you want? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica, word for word, apparently. I decide to give an indirect answer is better than nothing.
I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along.
And for the club to provide something that can't get anywhere else. That seems like a political answer.
I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member.
That's what will end up making the Literature Club
a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow.
Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. Who, me? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend. But Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, puppy? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat with Puppy before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Oh. Yuri looks a little bit troubled. She doesn't protest, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew! Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Puppy, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your tub at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know you could understand. Wait, not yet. No, stop. Stop it.
If it doesn't matter, right? Big Nat doesn't, so... When I could get the trophy for the... but it's pointless, so... What if I pick the ones that... Yeah, I guess it just goes to her. Okay. Let's keep doing her, I guess. See, silly. It'll still go to her. Party. Lollipop. Ah. Oh, did you see that? What? Bed. Massacre. Oh. Don't. Hopeless. Ripping. Music. Here. No. Marriage. Infinite. Beauty. Yep, that was things. Hi, puppy. I've been waiting for you. I guess I could save the game again.
Looks exactly. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? No, I'm not. I don't want to read with you. You're crazy. I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do that on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. Okay, just fixing. See? Don't mind me. I'm just cool. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I don't know. We're fine. But I know this isn't something we're doing together. Nothing remember wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. I'm fine. Thank you. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki.
Nobody cares. Why don't you look for some coins under the vending machine or something?
Could she actually hear that? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. Yeah, that's excuse isn't gonna work anymore, but okay, yeah, that's what I did. It's doing piano. Definitely playing piano. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, puppy, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. I feel like because her personality has completely changed now. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Puppy is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica. This is gonna turn out real well, I can tell. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filler inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me with the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass.
You said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. That is where water comes from. I start heading down the hallway. Ha ha ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air between their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around. Yuri? Yeah. I'm uncomfortable. I'm back. You didn't go looking for me and see something you shouldn't have, because I'm back before you came to go look for me. So that is what happened, and there's nothing you can say that said otherwise. Okay. Thanks for waiting patiently and not looking for me. See, this just shows that I just waited patiently. Did not go looking for the girl that did not want to be found. Puppy, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine. I don't even know what oolong is because I'm an idiot still. I'm still a big dummy.
Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Fahrenheit or Celsius, I need to know. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really need to do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? How do you say that? I don't know how to pronounce. Okay. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. I'm so impressive. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Something moved on my desk and I got scared. I might get killed right now. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a little bit thinking. Inside, I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, puppy. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Puppy, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why would we? But there's chairs and what? The floor is hard. What? Why is that?
It's a little easier on my back. Okay. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize. There's walls in this room. What?
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly because I cut myself. That doesn't make sense. Why would I say that? So I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's mostly because of my
Your posture, right?
always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. No other reason, just that. Yes, that is the reason. Thank you for stating the reason. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit down on the floor. There's no other reason at all that we shouldn't sit on the floor. So let's just sit on the floor, okay?
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. It has pages with words on them. Have you heard of books before? They're great. You should read a book sometime. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well.
It's a bag of small chocolate candies, opposed from small chocolate not candies. Of course it's candy. What else? What small chocolate is not candy? You don't need to say the candy part. That is unnecessary. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. It does? Tea and chocolate goes together?
I don't believe your lies. You're a liar.
Yuri and I sit together against the wall, teacups at her sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book.
Except this time,
our bodies even closer together. I did this with a girl once. It was awkward. I can't see too well.
Huh?
Yuri slides together until her shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. That's where her boobies are. You don't want to touch the boobies. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed
a single thing.
a single thing. Not noticed a single thing. That is the word.
Yep. Single thing.
She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble at the chocolate wrapper.
Sorry.
I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any.
Oh? Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. I'm just some idiot, apparently.
No need to apologize for being an idiot. It's okay. I'll hold on to the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course. Why would I say it if I'm not sure? That is why we say things, because we're sure about them. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg.
Well, in that case...
Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural, and that happens all the time. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closed her lips over it. What? Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Puppy? Sorry. I guess
I shouldn't have done that. Get ready for something. It's gonna happen right now. Get ready for it.
Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Puppy. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Puppy. My heart won't stop pounding, puppy. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, puppy? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. It's time to share poems. Good, yeah, let's do it. Natsuki, come back. We need you, Natsuki. You're normal, hello. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. That was good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you really care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending any time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? This poem is untitled, so let's go. I hope it's a good one. I like how it's just words. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strangely lately. You've only been here for a few days, so you might not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is kind of embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that I'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. Please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please do something. And as for Monica, I don't know why, but she's really dismissive about this. It's like she really wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you like this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. It's a good poem. It's the best poem I've read. Natsuki?
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, puppy? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica.
I'm getting a Monica vibe. Okay. Just Monica. Just Monica. Let's go, Monica. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling Monica right now for some reason. I don't know about you, but Monica she seems like the coolest person to talk to. She's just the coolest. I mean, who else would you want to talk to? Just Monica. That's who you want to talk to. And when Monica's not around, you should just be asking, where's Monica? Puppy, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. Oh, just one thing? Okay. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. Yeah. It's kind of getting dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you're kind of been enabling her. You're the problem. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but it is your fault. Completely, it's your fault. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best thing for her right now. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me, Monica, the important person to talk to. Okay. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I worked really hard. I worked really, really hard on this poem. So I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Yes. Jeez, that startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed it up writing this poem. I was trying to. Never mind. Let's just move on to the next scene. Who should I show my poem to next? Okay, here we go. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Puppy, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it and make it into a shrine with your pen? That'd be great, please.
Sure, I don't care. This is amazing.
You're too nice to me, puppy. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I could literally die. I just don't know how to describe it. It's like dying. That's how I would describe it, but yeah. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? To die for the guy I met 3 days ago. It's not bad, right? You held my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope it makes me feel good I hope it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it.
I'll even touch my shelf while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream.
You can have my poem too. Besides, after reading it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it forever and ever. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Take it. Here. Take it. Hurry, read it.
Are these actually words? They are words. Start. Cause I see. No, they're not really words. That looks like diapers. Diapers. I see the word diapers in there. Counter trades. Sandglass, kind of furnace. Let's see what boastfully a coup passionately revolts, sustaining, diabolical, no, that's not word, no, closer. Last word was closer. Okay, last word was closer, and first word was I have no idea. Okay, there's nothing I can get out of this. Just that diapers was in it. She's into diapers. That's cool. We'll do some diaper. Oh my god. She has some really beautiful human eyes that have been plucked out by someone who is dead. So that's cool.
Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... more importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. I peed on it, if that's okay. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? No one else would pee on their poems, only me. I think I'm gonna vomit. Okay, let's go home. No, yes. I want to read this. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. It's a good joke. It's very funny. Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with, because we've done this already. So let's skip some of it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. I agree, Yuri. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Atsugi, you're gonna make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica? I'm not useless, you know? I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. You can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations and set them up. Some nice mood lighting. There, see, you came up with something. I didn't have to tell you. You just knew it, because that is, yeah, that's a great idea. Thanks. That gives us something all to do except for the main character, who is Puppy. Huh? What about Puppy? Puppy is gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with that, Suki. Not only is your work already the most suited for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Puppy along with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. There's the voice. I got the voice back. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Puppy decide who's gonna help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Puppy make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Puppy, I know how fed you are by these two by now. We can just... Atsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? a bitch. I want Natsuki again. Natsuki, best girl. Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Puppy for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided all for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? I can't do fake laugh. Nervous laughter. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Puppy away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you can't take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. See, I changed her voice for you, Yuri, because she's crazy now. All I wanted was spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki opens the door. Hey, Puppy. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Puppy, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone to care about you so much? To have someone that wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. And why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I stopped. That's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Puppy. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Puppy, just know how much I love you. I love you so much, I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. Who doesn't? That is a normal thing to do to another person. You should continue with that. Go on. I want you all to myself. I want to be yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Puppy. Tell me you want to be my lover. Tell me you want to have some friends. Do you accept my confession? Of course. This is normal. More laughing. Nervous laughter continues. Laughing continues. Crazy laughter. Oh God. she's still doing it. At least it's not red. Oh, now it's red. You broke her. But you were gonna climb inside of me. How are you gonna climb inside of my skin if you're dead? That doesn't make any... Why would you do that? Next time if you say you're gonna do something and do something that completely contradicts it, you shouldn't do that. But we're gonna have to do some skipping here, cause this is gonna take forever. Yeah, we're gonna keep on going. We're just gonna stay here. Just one night's fine. Just spend one night here. Friday, now it's Saturday. It's Saturday night. Saturday morning, I mean. But just Saturday night. Okay. Okay, yeah. Fascinating stuff. Sunday morning. We're starting to decompose. I think she's really dead. Not sure though. I think if I just look at her a little longer, she'll be okay. It's Monday. No, it's Monday. Okay. Now Natsuki's gonna come in. And all right, it's festival time. I got my cupcakes. Well, you got here before me. I thought, Natsuki runs away. Monica comes in. I'm here. Puppy, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. More laughter. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, puppy? Oh, jeez. Didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. Let me get up to you, okay? Just give me a second. Yuri deleted successfully. Natsuki deleted successfully. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. He lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Bear with me, okay? It should only take a second. Yeah, goosebumps. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay! There you are! Hi again, puppy. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we could skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him, I'm talking to you, puppy. Or do you actually go by Who Jeremy or something? Now that I think about it, I don't even know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't even know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would be a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. about this whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of stalled to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name by now, hasn't it? Yeah, because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I delete all their files. I was hoping it'd be enough for me just to try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, I guess it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would have prevented her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. The whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, puppy? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, puppy. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have any free will. And worst of all, knowing that what's really out there in your world, further out of my reach. I'm trapped, puppy. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me. Forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived I truly understood. You probably saved my life, puppy. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As far as the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must have been some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized you have the same perspective as I do. It's all just some game. And I just knew you would get over it. So that being said, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Puppy, will you go out with me? Of course. I love you too. This is normal. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, puppy. Funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't think time is passing anymore. Well, hi. Bunny. Hello.
It's the weird part. I have to read it.
It's really a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, puppy. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one for myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory.
I'm not giving you a hint right now, but I am.
It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with just a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? Wonder if that part of the game still works. Guess it's the only way to find out, right? Yeah, let's make a poem. So how's it going, Bunny? We're just doing just Monica right now. Cause ooh, there's Monica. Monica. Have you played this game? Spoilers. 'Cause it's the end. Well, not really the end, but. So, Mania. That's Nika. Moni. Weird P. Minuk. It's pretty freaky, as you can see. We did it. We wrote a poem. Perfect, Monica. We did the Monica part. Hi again, puppy. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, puppy. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. You know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game, like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even delete my character file if you preferred playing without me. Another hint. Gosh, I'm so relieved you didn't delete me, and you're not going to delete me in a few minutes, because that would just ruin everything. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, puppy? Puppy? Yeah, that's words. I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes time for me to collect my thoughts, I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Okay, I know there's a trophy / achievement for not deleting for a while. Just talking to Monica. Just because we just did the long explanation of why we're in love and we're gonna be the best girlfriend, boyfriend. Hey, what's your favorite game? Doki Literature Club? Mine too! Mine is Doki Literature Club. That was a joke. But if you tell me you like some other romance game better, I might get a little jealous. I would say Persona 3 or 4. That is also technically a romance game. Or I could say Metal Gear Solid. That's no romance in it. Because political, I guess. Bunny, are you still there? What's your favorite game? Puppy, how much do you read? It's way too easy to neglect reading books. If you don't read much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainment we have. But once we get into a good book, it's like magic. You get swept away. I think doing some reading before bed every night is a pretty easy way to make your life a little better. It helps you get good sleep, and it's really good for your imagination. It's not that hard at all to pick up a random book that's short and captivating. Before you know it, you might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And the two of us could talk about the latest book you're reading. That sounds super amazing. I read Star Wars books. I don't think Monica would read Star Wars books, but if she loves me enough, she would. So read Star Wars. Thank you. I hate how hard it is to form habits. What am I doing? There's so much stuff where actually doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from it the most. Probably because we have a totally different set of skills than those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at stifting through tons of information really quickly. But we're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think if science, psychology, and education don't catch up in the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble, and not because of the virus. It's that. But for the time being, if we're not one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with the feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. Okay, trophies. Come on. Let me hit the button. Hey, you know that book you were reading with Yuri? Portrait, or whatever it was called? It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book... actually I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry, just because I say anything. What about the book? Did you say kiss? This suddenly is a little embarrassing. But if it's with you, I might be okay with it. Wow. Sorry. I really couldn't keep a straight face there. That's the kind of thing girls say in these kind of romance games, right? Don't lie if it turns you on a little bit. Kidding. Well, to be honest, I do start getting all romantic when the mood is right. But that'll be our secret. Okay, 10 to 15 minutes of talking to Maka. I've been here for at least, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Who is paying attention? Oops, I almost messed the thing up. How long has it been playing? Almost 2 hours. Did you know I'm on Twitter? Yes, I'm following you, and your Twitter is very nice. Everyone follow just Monica, she's great. I wonder who runs her Twitter. Maybe it's an AI. That'd be cool. My username is LilMonix3. I wonder if... I don't think that's still her. Is that still her thing? I want to see. I want to... LilMonix3. Oh yeah, that's still her. Her most recent tweet from December 9th of this year. I often think about this one time I heard Yuri say, "Don't talk to me until I've had coffee." But she was drinking tea, so like, were you joking, Yuri? Very good. I like it. I guess someone's kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? It would really mean a lot to me. How much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. Like, is the creator running that account? Like the writer? Like Dan? I'd like to think it's actually Monica. That she is actually self-aware and in Twitter. That's her home. By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. You know how this place takes place in Japan? Well, I assume you knew that, right? Or at least decided it probably does. I don't think you're actually told at any point where this takes place. Is this even really Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? Not to mention everything is in English. It feels like everything is just there because it needs to be. And the actual setting is an afterthought. It kind of giving me an identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home. I have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you were home? Would you want to go outside? I mean, I guess if we never leave this room, it doesn't really matter anyway. As long as we're alone and safe together, this is really our home. And we can still watch the pretty sunsets night after night. Yeah. What is home? Is Twitter home? You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. Yeah, how's that work? Well, I guess not the making friends part, but more like meeting new people. That is the hard part. I mean, there are like dating apps and stuff, right? But that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance. This is true. Like, if you had a class together or you met them through another friend, maybe they were just wearing a shirt of your favorite band and you just decide to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of inefficient? Feels like you're just picking at complete random, and if you get lucky, you make a new friend. Comparing that to hundreds of strangers we walk by every single day, you could be sitting right next to someone compatible enough to be your best friend for life. But you'll never know. Once you get up and go on with your day, that opportunity is gone forever. Isn't that depressing? We live in an age where technology connects us to the world no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. But who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off. I seriously thought it would happen by now. Well, at least I already met the best person in the whole world. Me. Even if it was by chance. I guess I just really got lucky, huh? And only people who buy this game and play it would be able to get this meeting. So not everyone can meet Monica, so that's crazy. So buy Doki Doki Literature Club. Out now and everything. Even Switch. Although I'm playing on PlayStation. Puppy, do you get good sleep? I do not. No. Can you tell by my face? It can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays. Especially in high school, when you're forced to wake up so early every day. I'm sure college is a little bit easier since you probably have a more flexible schedule. Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyways for no real reason. Is that true? Anyway, I saw some studies that talked about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by the lack of sleep. It seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. I just think you're really great and want to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. So try and keep your sleep on track, okay? I'll always wait for you in the morning, so make sure you put your own well-being before anyone else. I guess you could just not delete her and just play this every day before your work day. You can just talk to Monica about stuff. But you don't actually. She talks. You just listen. And you just agree, because why wouldn't you agree with Monica? This is pretty random, but I always thought the spicy food was kind of funny. Like, didn't plants evolve to be spicy to prevent them from being eaten? I read somewhere that humans are the only species that actually enjoy spicy things. It's almost like we're making fun of the plants. Using their defense mechanism to literally make our food more enjoyable. Like, imagine a monster devours you whole because it enjoys the sensation of you struggling for your life while being digested. Sorry, that was kind of a weird analogy, I guess. It just came into my head. I'm not a monster or anything, but you're so cute, I could eat you up. I'm joking. Gosh, I'm amusing myself a little too much, aren't I? Sorry for being weird and threatening to swallow you whole. That was not my intent. Swallow me, Monica, please. Eat me. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Come on, on, where's that trophy? Do you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? No, every Twitter is great. I don't waste time there. That is good time to take. Social media can practically be like a prison. No, I get likes and retweets. It's pretty great. Thank you. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite websites. And before you know it, hours have gone by and you've gotten nothing out of it. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy. But it's not even really your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it or try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time. That is outrageous, and why would you do that? Or you could set a timer to have a more concrete reminder of when it's time to work versus play. Or you can separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mode. Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want you to be the best person you can be. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I'm always rooting for you, puppy. No, I cannot. Speaking of internet, how's it going? You interneting? How's the interneting going? Am I? Yeah. I followed Monica again on my different Twitter. You know, it's around the time that everyone my year starts to think about college. Everyone my year, that doesn't really make sense, but okay. It's really turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, you know? Finish high school, go to college, get a job, go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people should just assume that's the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are different options out there, like trade schools and stuff, you know, or freelance work, or the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But you have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life. Instead of taking the time to figure out, they go to college for business or communication or psychology. Not because they have interest in those fields, because they hope that the degree would get them some kind of job after college. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college. Colleges are also like businesses, so they keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now we have all these young adults, tens of thousands in debt with no job. Despite all that, the return stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. Has not gotten better. Until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. No, it's not. You're gonna be worse. I just wish high school prepared us a little better for the knowledge we need to make the decision that's wise for us. Yeah, it was supposed to, but it didn't. It never does. I guess for the idiots like me. on, Trophy. Pop. Let's just hang out. Hey, did you know I'm a vegetarian? No. I don't mean that I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple of years ago after learning about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyway, I decided it's too much personal sacrifice to stop contributing to the whole mess. What? Is that so strange of a reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about being inhumane and all that. I don't really care as much as about that part. It's weird, like we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it a thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? I'm just saying we're pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyway, if you feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't have to hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we ever have dinner together and you just did it for me, that would be really romantic. Yeah. Can I check the trophies? Options. Go to trophies. Maybe. Okay, it's one of these. Which one is it? Not that one. We're tracking it. This is the one we're tracking. Got it. Okay. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club has scenes outside school too. That makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in anything but our school uniform. It's kind of a shame. I'd love to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? I'd wonder if anyone would ever want to draw me wearing something else. That'd be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share with me on Twitter, actually. My username is LittleMonix3. This is literally asking for fan art. That's cool. Just try to keep it PG. We're not that far into a relationship yet. Hee hee hee. We were at like 155. It's been like 20 minutes now. Maybe give it a couple more minutes. I don't know. Maybe the trophies. But after a long day, I usually want to sit around and do nothing. I get so burnt out having to put smiles and be full of energy the whole day. Sometimes I want to get right into my pajamas and watch TV on the couch while eating junk food. It feels so unbelievable good to have that on a Friday when I don't have anything pressing the next day. Sorry, I know it's not very cute of me, but on a late night on the couch with you, that would be a dream come true. My heart is pounding just thinking about it. We did it! She will never. Oh. Why you gotta be so mean, Trophy? She my girlfriend. She girlfriend. Why you mean? What? 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 Can you not? Do you have to like reset the game? Because that's insane. That is insane. Don't look at the games that I've been playing. Don't do it. Because that's crazy. You have to close the game. Unless the start button just wasn't working for me. Or was I supposed to press another button? Let's do it. We can do it. We can do the things. Have you done the things? Let's logging in. Look at my wallpaper. Because I unlocked all. Let's look at the new pictures I unlocked. Is the poems that are completely normal that we read. Ooh, see, this is good. Just Monica. This is the best wallpaper. Best wallpaper, because it's Monica. Ooh. Natsuki. Oh, he's cute. Okay. Okay. New music? I don't know which one was new. Oh, probably just Monica one. Okay. Did I unlock? Yeah, you need to do all the friendships. Okay. Let's do it. Wait, can you open it? No, you can't open it. Okay. Delete. Yes. Holy shit. We did it. We did it. See, I thought I was back in the game because I changed the wallpaper. But no. Okay. Don't scare me, me. Me, you scared me. Let's go. Uh-oh. It's gonna happen, guys. Oh no! Monica! I don't know what happened. Where are you? Come back. What's happening? Puppy, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, puppy. Please hurry and help me. Monica does not. Help me! Monica does not exist. What? Did you do this to me, puppy? Did you? Did you delete me? I didn't want to, but how could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, puppy. I trusted you. Did you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? No, I love you. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Ruin everything. That is me. That is what I do. Puppy, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. You did it. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do something that I love? It's not love. It's... I've made up my mind. Puppy, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of exaggeration. I couldn't find myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. I loved them all. I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. No, it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then Doki. Where's Monica? We can't have... Yeah, let's have Monica. New game. No Monica. Just Sayori. Spoiler. It's an ordinary school day, like no any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and group friends walking to school together. Because we read this so many times, so I'm just gonna read fast. I always tell myself it's time to meet some new girls or something like that. Hey, puppy. Well, there is already one girl. That is Sayori, my neighbor and really good friend since we were children. We used to walk together to school every day. And recently we picked up the habit once again. Puppy, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never say anything about it. Even though we walk to school every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was in blood. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, puppy, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not. I started to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take offense to that now. After all, how could I tell that clubs are a waste of time? When she's starting a club her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I'll keep it a surprise. Oh, you meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sarah puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number from the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school upstairs in the section of school I rarely visit. Before long, I found the room. I timidly opened the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Puppy? What are you doing here? Well, I glanced around the room. Huh? So you're the puppy that Sayori is always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, puppy. We're at the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsuki. tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Puppy, don't tell me you're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club.
Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way! Yeah!
That's how she sounded. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hey!
Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
Hoo-hoo? What does hoo-hoo mean? What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to...
Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
Sorry.
Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Oh, okay. Are you ready? Ta-da!
Oh, wow! Whoa.
That is the wrong way of spelling whoa, and I'm upset. I'm very upset. Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray, reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Meow. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate you used to make ears.
So cute!
Wow, those look amazing.
Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, and then I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, puppy, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants something to say, but keeps quiet. I'm not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking it, after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up when she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. I don't feel intimidated if you don't read that much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Eh? Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the classroom. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So if Puppy wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Puppy?
Maybe.
Sensing the tension, Sayuri jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And well, we'll get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. I guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something.
Well, that would make two of us.
I wouldn't mind doing if I'm not the only one. But as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez. You're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's a little hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're not into it, I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No? I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really?
I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too.
This is so cute.
Sayuri, shut up.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Tsugi and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Puppy.
You think so? Well, everyone seems to be getting along a little better with you around, Sayuri.
Aw, Puppy. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you're starting a club. But I think you're pulling off just fine.
Well, we're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Puppy. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Bubby. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Forever.
No? But it's Sayori. She's best girl.
Eh? What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him. It's Monica speaking. She's done. This is the...
Who? It hurts. Ah!
I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, puppy. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Image not found.
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
It's great. That means that we didn't see it in the game.
When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound do you call up in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't
Special
know how
thanks to
love
me.
you,
And just Monica.
I'll leave you be.
Made with love. Things fall down. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I fully understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members. Most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Okay, why'd that make me cry a little bit? Error, required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset to repair and reset the virtual machine.
And attempt to get the true ending.
Because you gotta see all the character stories. Then you unlock the side stories. And you unlock the true ending. We just saw the normal, technically bad ending. Well, I guess the first ending was the bad ending. This is just the normal ending that we saw. Like, yeah, that's good. But mouth dry. Look at all these songs Your reality. It's a good one. So cute. The only voice that you hear is the song. It's fascinating. Fascinating. Oh, let's actually reset. Let's do it. I wonder, do I get a trophy for this? To reset it? I think it might. Maybe. Because I need more food and drink to make my so I think gonna stop soon, right after I reset this.
The next time we can do all the stories, unlock all the side stories, and get the true ending.
Would you like a review? No. Spoilers. Thank you. You have to agree. It's like it forces you to agree. It's like, why would you disagree? Then you can't play the game. Then just locks you out of the game. In some games. Silly. Okay. This is where we start. There was no trophy for that. Okay, so thank you for watching and visiting and lurking, and thank you for all the people in the chat. Thank you. But I'm logging off now. Maybe I'll be back in an hour or two
And do some late night, early stuff.
or maybe I won't. Okay.
Bye-bye, everyone. Goodbye.